Do you want kids?
I could see myself being like a really good mom,
Mm.
but then again, it's like, man, I kind of like the idea of just playing video games and not having to do anything real for the rest
I
of my life.
love that,
Well,
you
it
know?
just sucks because I feel like a lot of the men, especially the ones that you've told me about, they wanted kids.
Yeah, that one was so funny. We went on like 2 dates, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I want like 8 kids," and I was like, "Ha ha, ha. So
You're a
funny."
funny guy. What a comedian.
And then he was like, "No, I'm so serious," and I'm like, "In this economy?"
There's a lot of women that share this sentiment that they'd rather indulge in whatever self-pleasure activity, in their case video games, which is all well and good if that's what you want to do, but then don't complain that you can't find any guys, as a very large reason to even get into a relationship is because you want kids. Being like, oh my god, all these guys just want kids. Yeah, why wouldn't that be the case? What other use would they have for you? Especially these girls, I'm sure they're not dating your average Joe, guys they would consider dateable, have enough friends, or whatever else you can offer, and that's more or less what a lot of women find themselves in. I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that would be fine not having kids, but they don't find them dateable. So it's not that every guy wants kids, it's just you don't want to date the ones that don't. Her economy excuse can be valid, but I think that's more of a personal situation than a social one. If that's ever your excuse, when you have your life mostly stable, you're basically saying that you just don't want kids, because there's no magical time when the economy is going to tell you this is the time. It goes up and down all the time, and if you're waiting to time the market, then it's never going to happen. That's why I said it's more of a personal situation than a social one. Your parents and your parents' parents never really worried about the economy to have kids. They just made it work. Obviously know your limits and what you can afford, but don't use it as an excuse on why you're not doing it. That's just a cop-out, and that especially goes with these women who are all multimillionaires and are the epitome of the self-satisfaction culture. So it's all well and good if you just want to travel and play video games. Just don't expect a guy to stick around, because that's the whole point of these long-term relationships. And if you don't want to have kids, that's well within your right. Just don't come crying on the internet when you can't find no guys.